Good morning, early birds. What up, world? It's me, your boy Divine D, and yeah, we back for another edition of EBTV Morning Mindset and Motivation, where I come to you each and every morning to help you control your energy so you could control your life. Good morning, y'all. Yo, today we're talking about the power and truth. Yeah, the power and truth. Y'all know it's time to get up, get out. Let's go get it, y'all. Let's go. Come on, let's get this started. Good morning, early birds. It's me, your boy Divine D, and yeah, TV morning mindset and motivation, where I come to you each and every morning to help you control your energy so you can control your life. Good morning, my people. Again, it's just the present. Today is just a present, and it is the present. And again, it's just a clue that God got more for you to do. It's me, your boy Divine D, and yeah, popped in. Yo, so yeah, it's just a clue that you got more to do. Again, we gotta just stop waking up like God made some mistake and wake up and understand that again, you ain't no mistake. God ain't made no mistake. So it's time to get up. It's time to get out. It's time to get something, y'all. Good morning to all my people that's out there in EBTV land, ready to get to the greatness, ready to get to the greater parts of them. I see Carmen Ray in the building saying good morning. All my early birds is here this morning. Today we're talking about the power in truth. That's what our title and subject is this morning. Power in truth. And y'all know I just allowed the universe to speak through me and not from me. And this is our title and subject today was the power in truth. All right. So good morning to you. Again, before we start looking out the window, yo, we just started looking in the mirror over here. And I know you might caught this on some type of social media network, YouTube or somewhere, and you might have been already scrolling and looking out the window. But again, it's never too late to look in that mirror. And that's what we do here. Before we start getting into the crazy world where all the mess and stress is, this is where we anchor into greatness. This is where we anchor into, the calling that's in your life. This is where we, anchor into understanding that we got to live our purpose on purpose each and every day. And we got to make sure that we put in some, intention on that each and every day. Because again, we know ain't nobody just knocking on the door giving us happy life tickets. It ain't just happening like that. So again, we might can't predict the future, but we can create it. And we got to do things today that's going to lead to that better tomorrow. All right. So good morning to all my early birds. Again, I know you're waiting to see the ultimate version of you. Again, we are excited to see all the gift and purpose and talent and all the skill that God gave you each and every day and use it to make our life the best of our life, right? The world is watching, man. Thank you guys for being here. Y'all know this is a community garden, so please leave some comments in the comments section. Again, you got to drop a line in the comments section. Again, lead with love. Put in a quote that you heard. Put in, say good morning. Yo, just lead with love in the comments section. Because again, y'all know this is a community garden. So it takes all of us, each and every one of us. Don't just sit in the background waiting and just looking like, okay, let me see what's going on. No, go ahead and deposit into the garden, y'all. Say good morning. Put in a quote, one that you made up, one that you heard before. Yo, just let the world know you was here. Again, you got to give them something to see. So, yo, go ahead and just comment in the comment section. Don't be afraid. This is our show. This ain't just my show. It's our show, y'all. So thank you guys for being here. Y'all know we got an agenda each and every morning. And the first thing we gonna do is stop looking out that window. Let's start looking into this mirror, y'all. Let's go. Mirror talk each and every morning, y'all. Again, after you get done doing that number one and that number two, I want you to get to you, y'all. Get into that mirror and look at you and look all the beauty that's inside of you. Again, we can go outside the world and just expect everybody else to love on us and to appreciate us, but do you appreciate and love on you? So again, after you get done with doing your number one and your number two, get to you. Get into that mirror and just, instead of just looking down and looking at everything else, look at you. Dive deep inside your subconscious. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, right? So let's deep and dive your soul. Let's go inside your soul and have that conversation with yourself. Again, we ain't nobody else tell you more about you than you. You got to dive into the you and inner you and have those conversations to understand what makes you tick, all those things that you want to be and everything that you want to see in this lifetime. Yo, but you got to have those intimate conversations. And as we say, you got to have that personal ceremony before you try to find a matrimony. Right? So, let's have this personal ceremony each and every morning as we look into the mirror before we start looking out the window. You can look at everybody else blaming and complaining and understanding that the comparison is the thief of joy. Yo, getting in the mirror and find something more unique. Find something more true. And guess who that is? That's you. The world is watching, y'all. Let's go. Well, let's get into our DNA, our declarations and our affirmations, understanding that you must be specific with the universe. Again, understanding that you must declare, affirm, and confirm what you want to be and how you want to see yourself on this planet. But also understanding that, guess what? All the greatness is already inside your DNA. We be looking out there like God left out something. God didn't leave out nothing inside of you. Yo, it's already inside of you. Again, sometimes we just get so caught up looking out there that we don't look enough in here. But then understand we must declare, affirm, and confirm as well. We must speak it out of our mouth. We must, again, as we say, word is bond, right? So let's use the words to, again, understanding that we must declare and tell the universe how we want to live, right? You might again might want to move up in life, but you didn't want to move up in your apartment building. You might have wanted more money, but you didn't just want a penny on your paycheck. Be specific with your request to the universe. As I say, place your order, go pick it up, because you can't ask God to order your footsteps if you ain't gonna move your feet to go get it. All right. So again, everybody want to put themselves off until one day, but you got to start right now. Today, as we say right here on EBTV show, right? Because one day don't even exist. You keep saying one day I want. All right, I'm gonna get to it one day. One day don't even exist. When is one day? You can't find it on the calendar. But right now, today is your day. Right now, let's make today day one instead of keep saying one day. All right, let's twist those words around and understanding that you got to take action immediately. Your life is on a sense of urgency. Your greatness, your gift, your love, is in a sense of urgency. So let's stop putting it off into a day and we don't even see. Yo, let's start saying right now, you know what? I'm gonna start with a small step. I'm gonna start with a just one task. I'm gonna start again with the small. I'm gonna start, but I'm gonna start because again, we can't. You ain't gotta be great to get started, but you do gotta get started if you ever gonna be great. So let's get started today, as we say. All right. Yo, I need y'all to do me a favor though. One favor, y'all. Yo, share your declarations and affirmations in the comment section. I see my boy Deshay, a G in the building. Great use of time being motivated with this show and words of awakening. Good morning. Good morning to you, Deshay, a G. God morning. The world is watching, sending prayers and love to you and the wife. Absolutely. Crystal Ship in the building. Thank y'all for y'all love and support on the show, y'all. And also, again, leave some declarations and affirmations in the comment section. Show people how you love on you. People sometimes don't know how to love on themselves. They don't know what to say to themselves. They can't muster up the words. So again, let's give them a head start, y'all. Come on, community garden. Go ahead and put some declarations and affirmations in the comment section. Tell them that, you know what, I am great. Tell them how much you love you. Again, let's put it in there so people can use that and love on themselves. All right? The world is watching. So again, y'all know community garden. It takes each and every one of us, all right? Be an example. Do me a favor, one more favor, y'all. I got favors here. I ain't asked for no money or nothing, so I hope these favors ain't too much, y'all. Do me one favor, y'all. Just share the broadcast. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. The world is watching with no G. Remember, I kept that for me. So the world is watching. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, y'all. We need y'all help to grow on this show. All right. So please, you know what? Help us out a little bit. Hit that share button, hit the like button, share with somebody need to get up. You know, it's text it to them. Yo, don't be shy again. Yo, let somebody else understand that there's greatness inside of them as well. And they got to get up and get to it. They got to get up and use it and have some intention and understand they got to live that purpose on purpose. All right. The world is watching. Crystal Ship says, today I will choose rest to help me continue to be great. Today she gonna rest. Sometimes you need that rest. Need that reset, as we say, right? Good morning. Good morning, Quentin Gladney. Best of the best podcast in the building. Quentin Gladney is here. Good morning to your boss. Y'all, yeah, each and every morning, this is what we do, y'all. Today, we're talking about power and truth. And that's what the universe said this morning. Again, I don't I don't, have notes, or I don't get the show ready, or I don't. I just let allow the universe to speak. And again, we're gonna have this organic conversation. We with all of us, right? We're gonna have it together, right? So you, me, my 2 cents plus your 2 cents, we might make some sense this morning, all right? And then right after the show, after we get done making our sense, guess what else we gonna do, y'all? We're gonna be on live on the radio. Make sure you tune into the Board of Ground with my boy Promise. The shows from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. and we in that 7 o'clock hour, y'all, like the 7:30ish. So make sure you tune in to the Mill's new number one for hip hop and R&B, where you can find me. Or again, if you're not in the Mill, you still could tune in and log in on your phone, your tablet, or your computer. Odyssey.com is the app and the website, AUDACY.com. Make sure you download, make sure you tune in, make sure you log in, make sure if you're in the car, dial it up, 105.7. Yeah, it is the Mill's new number one for hip hop and R&B. So yeah, make sure you tune in with us and get some more of this mindset and motivation live in the radio, y'all. Y'all know it's time to wake up and win. Absolutely, each and every day, y'all. That's the goal, right? To wake up and let's win. Wake up and win. Wake up and win. That's what we want to do each and every day. I want to wake up and I want to win. Don't you want to wake up and win? The world is watching, y'all. Yo, so thank y'all again for tuning in, for all the support, the comments, tuning into the show, the radio show, man. I really appreciate it. Again, like I say, this woosah for me. This is like, this personal time. But again, you know what? We want to impact as many people as possible. So let's share, let's lead with love. And again, if I say anything that makes some sense, or you know what, that's a good nugget, please just share it. That's all we ask, y'all. So thank you guys. I really, 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 really appreciate it. I see Crystal is ready. She said power and truth. Truth revealed those that misuse those powers. Yes, yes. Truth reveals those that misuse power. Absolutely. Power and truth. The world is watching. Absolutely. Yeah. I see y'all ready for this coffee conversation. I got my coffee. I hope y'all got y'all's, because we definitely going to have it in a second. But y'all know we got to get that reset first, right, y'all? Let's hit the 3 buttons, y'all. Let's control, alt, and let's go delete. Control or delete. Y'all know this is how we get that reset we need each and every day, by hitting these 3 buttons in our life. And you might remember it from hitting it on the computer. When the computer was messing up, acting up, not doing what it was supposed to do, we hit these 3 buttons to get a reset and a restart, right? And that's what our life may need sometime. When our life start messing up, acting up, not doing what it's supposed to do. Yo, we need to hit these 3 buttons in our life to get the reset that we may need, all right? Yo, and the first button is control, right? Control, alt, delete. The first button is control. You must take control. Only person you can control. You can't control them, that, they, it. You can't control how they feeling, what they thinking, or what they gonna do next. But you can't control if you're a part of it, if you there, right? You can't control what you thinking and where you going, right? So let's take that person. That's the only person we could take. So let's take that and say, you know what? Let me start with the man in the mirror. That's why we do mirror talk, right? And control a great me. And once I take control of me, I must make sure that I'm not falling into my normal patterns and habits. So again, I got to hit that second key by choosing some different alternatives. As I tell you guys each and every day on this show, that success is a blueprint. Failure is the pattern. Failure is all the things that we continue to keep doing, keep doing, keep doing, keep doing, keep doing, and thinking we're going to be somewhere else. Not going to happen like that, all right? And we got to hit that delete key, delete situations, relationships, and sometimes even people. Guess what? It really don't matter who it is, what it is, or how it is. If it, that, or they ain't good for you, get them up out of here. It could be a friend, family member. It could be the boo one you're laying next to. I ain't saying start cussing and fussing. What I'm saying is take inventory in your life and make sure that the people that's around you belong in this version of who you are, not the old version. Because when they can't handle who you are, they can't handle the growing, they can't handle the new, they can't handle the evolved you, they're going to try to take you back to the old you. We ain't got time to be there. We don't even know how to be him and her no more, right? So again, we got to take inventory and not be afraid to hit the delete key. And the delete key don't mean I don't love you. It just mean I can't have people attached, because I need people who are aligned. All right. I can't have people who just hanging on. I need people who are riding along. Right. The world is watching. Our journeys are in alignment, not just attached because of some type of imaginary obligation. Because I don't want to let you go because I love you so. Yo, I get it. but you got to love you so much that you got to say, you know what, I'm just going to be the greatest me so I could be an example to all those people I love. Yo, let me give them something to look at, to reach for, and to understand that, you know what, this power lies inside of them as well. All right, so go ahead and get the ultimate you, y'all. Again, remember, success is a blueprint, failure is a pattern. But there's 3 questions I want you to ask yourself this morning. And the first one is, where in your life do you need to take you back? Stop acting like you some places in your life that you got to snatch you up. Well, where you need to snatch you up at and say, you know what, let me get over here. Yeah, let me get me back to me. Let me figure again. Can't nobody else figure you out. You got to figure you out. People can give you advice, hints, and again, and give you some encouragement, but you got to figure out how that applies and where you're going to apply it in your life. All right. So again, that's what I want you to do. Where in your life you need to take you back. Number 2, what are 3 things that you could do differently? What are 3 things that you need to do differently? Because it's everything you doing ain't right. It ain't about what somebody else doing. Sometimes about what we doing. What's some 3 things that you could change, that you know you got the power, because you got the number 1, right? You in control. So you got the power to control the change. So are 3 things that you need to do differently? And number 3 is, what 3 things you need to get rid of? What gotta go? What gotta hit the door? All right, yeah. Only you got to take this inventory. Only you know this in your life. But yeah, you got to make sure you take the time to look. You got to take that time to dissect. You got to take that time to take that inventory. All right. So again, take this inventory in your life, and you'll answer these questions in your life. All right. World is watching. We gonna give them something to see. All right. EBTV, morning mindset motivation. This is what we're here for this morning. Again, just to anchor it to us, our greatness. This ain't about appeasing nobody else. This ain't about trying to, you know what, get people to like us, like you, like it. Nah, this is making sure that you like you. You like it. You are comfortable with the steps and in the skin that you in. You are comfortable in the journey that you taking and in the walk that you on. Understanding that it's going to lead you to all those happily ever afters that you saw in your mind. It's going to make you tick. It's what brings you joy. And if it's not in alignment. Is not in alignment, and you got to get rid of it, but you got to be honest about that. And that's, again, our title and subject is about the power in truth. Yes, there's power inside of truth. And again, before I get started, y'all know I just allowed the universe to speak through me and not from me. Again, and this is what he wants to say. This is what the universe said to me. This is what it says. You know what? The power, and if you want true power in your life, if you want to be the king of your life, it starts with the truth. Now, again, the truth of who? You ain't got to go telling everybody else they truth. You need to talk to that mirror and tell yourself the truth. Again, as a lot of times people be so, in the lead to tell somebody else about themselves, but can't tell you about themselves. They ready to tell you about everybody else, but can't even tell you about themselves. The power is in the truth inside of you. You got to be honest with the you. You got to understand how you got. You got to be truthful, again, because we can blame and complain everybody else, but it ain't going to solve nothing. Yo, if you want true power, if you want true freedom, then you got to start with that. Again, you got to look in that mirror and start with the truth. The truth is where all your power is. The truth is where, you know what, you ain't gonna have that extra baggage on your back, because again, all this stuff that we holding up high, and again, we gotta release that. The power is in the truth. The power is even in you talking to yourself and understanding your truth. Again, not everybody else's and what you did, what's over here, but again, what led us here? How am I going to get to the next level? What's going to make my life the best of my life? What do I need to do? And I need to be truthful about it, and I need to be truthful about the work. Yo, I ain't been working on me. I ain't been talking to me. I haven't been having these intimate conversations. I ain't write down nothing. I'm not doing my to-do list to make it a to-done list. I don't know where I'm at, and I sometimes don't even know where I'm going. You gotta be honest with yourself. And then that's when you can start building upon that. Because once you understand that, you know what, either I'm lost, I'm confused, I don't know. Again, I don't know what the next level is. I don't know what I want. Again, you gotta be honest and not be walking around, because again, when you can't take control of you, the rest of the world and society gonna do it, and you gonna like where they gonna take you and how they gonna treat you. So you gotta make sure that you understand, and that's why we do these exercises every morning, looking into this mirror, understanding the reset we need, being honest with ourselves about, you know what got us here, what again, and what it's gonna take to get us out of here. and into the next levels and chapters of our life and our greatness and our happiness and our joy. Yo, but you got to start with truth. What you do, what you ain't doing, what you have been doing, what's been holding you up, who you gave your power to, how much you relied on somebody else and it ain't got you nowhere. You got to be honest about it. Some of it might hurt. Some of it might be like, dang. But again, once you get past dang, you know what? You can get to everything else. You can get to greatness. You can start to platform. As I say, this is foundation work. That's why y'all hear me talking about no business. Y'all don't hear me talking about none of my companies. Y'all don't hear me talking about none of that because again, in order to build an ultimate you got to start with the inner you. You want to build a big you on the outside, but you ain't dug enough on the end. That's why you can't sustain nothing great because again, the foundation is weak. The inside is weak. You got to strengthen that if you want to build great success, if you want to build that legacy, if you want to build that empire, you got to start. You got to start with you. You got to start with truth because that's where the power is. Now, let me know if my 2 cents making some sense this morning. Yeah, you can't have people attached. I need people to be alignment. Again, alignment is greater than attachment. Absolutely. Good morning, Paula Sanford. Therapist Mikhail D in the building. Let's talk therapy. Good morning, EB family. Happy Memorial Day. Today is Memorial Day, and it is a Monday Memorial Day. You must start with the inner you. You must start. Where else is there to begin? You gotta start with that. A lot of time we start with somebody else. Let me go talk to them. Let me go ask them. No, you ain't got in that mirror enough. You don't even know what you look like. You don't know what you look like on the inside. You don't know what your subconscious talking. You gotta start with the truth. You gotta start with the honesty. You gotta start with saying, you know what? Again, just laying it all out on the table and saying, you know what, this is my reality. This is where it has brought me to this point. But again, if I want something different, I gotta be ready. I gotta be ready to inconvenience everything that I'm doing right now in order to have everything that I want in my future. I gotta be ready to stir some stuff up over here to be able to make sure I get over there. But you got to be honest about what's here. You got to be honest about the challenges that within and the ones that you're dealing with that you brought into your life. We got to be honest about that. We got to be honest even what we dealing with and we may be battling in our mind. Understand some of the things that we may think may be holding us up. Some of the things that we felt we was obligated to may be stopping. But we got to be honest. And then we got to put some perspective on it. And then we got to say, you know what, let's make the change because we got to do something different. And we got to delete everything that ain't in alignment with us. The power is in truth. And there's truth in power. Power is in the truth, y'all. Come on. Herbert Dante Johnstone says, here, absolutely. Love the advice, my bro. My 2 cents. Come on now with them cents. Today cannot be repeated. My today one that you can look back and say you've accomplished the goal. Absolutely. Complete a task and found inspiration inside yourself and achieve something big. Come on now, Deshae. Preach with me. Want to hit the link? Come on live. Come on, boss. It's right there. Absolutely. Come on, y'all. Our garden is being watered, y'all. Come on. Somebody bringing the water, the fertilizer, and that sunshine. Come on, y'all, because all of our seeds meant to grow, be great, and provide fruit on this planet. Let's continue. Let's continue, y'all. My 2 cents plus your 2 cents. Thank you, Deshae. I really appreciate that. Come on to all my early birds that's here. Again, don't just sit in the background. Let the world know you're here. Again, the world is watching, but you got to give them something to see. All right? So, yeah, the power is in truth. Tell yourself the truth. Stop lying to yourself. Stop avoiding the truth. Stop lying and avoid. See, a lot of times what we'll do instead of just talking and speaking the truth, we'll avoid it, talking to ourselves. We avoid speaking certain things. We can't avoid it. The more you avoid it, the more there's going to be a void in your life. The more you avoid it, it's gonna be a void in your life because you ain't handling the truth. You ain't handling the inner you. You ain't handling all the power that's right there. You're leaving some out. There's a void because you avoided it. Don't avoid you. Stop walking past you. Again, grab, hold, embrace yourself, the great you. You grab them, embrace and hold the significant others in your life, the exes and everybody else. You told everybody else you love them, and you did. Again, you dedicated life. What about you? Tell yourself a truth. Give yourself some promises. Don't lie to you. We make it so easy to lie to ourselves because again, we feel, hey, I can retell myself. I can start over the next week. What if we don't get next week? What if you don't get next month? What if you don't get next year? So what kind of foundation you gonna lay today? What kind of foundation you gonna again make your us, ours, and others? What foundation gonna be strong enough to take this legacy? Let's pave it in truth. Let's pave it in power. Let's pave it in strength. And I allow the universe just to speak. Again, wherever this 2 cents lie, again, world is watching, y'all. Come on. That's what the coffee conversation, that's what the universe said. If you don't own the truth, the outer world will control you, making you powerless. Come on now. Gary Barassa in the building. Sup, D? What's up, Gary? All the way from Florida. Florida. Okay, forget what part of Florida, but in Florida. Shout out to my boy, my friend Gary Barassa. Shout out to him and Adam. Yo, doing lasers all over the country. Laser fusion in the building. Hey, what up, cuzzo? I'm playing Call of Duty and watching you at the same time. I've definitely got some difficult times ahead of me. So I got to be humble here on out. Absolutely, man. Gotta just listen to the calling. You and God gotta walk hand in hand. Because when you and God walking hand in hand, just understanding, again, you only gonna see one set of footprints, though, them yours. But again, that's to see how far you've come. Understand, continue to walk, continue to show, continue to grow. We can't be the same person we was 10 and 15 years ago. We gotta evolve and understand that, you know what, it's time to be the great me. It's time to be the powerful me. But we gotta be in alignment. We gotta understand it. It ain't just you, it's bigger than you. We gotta just you know what, just you know what, we gotta come to the call. But let's be honest. And again, once we honest, we can unravel everything else. Every problem has an answer. Again, every problem has an answer. So again, don't worry about the problems. Don't worry about the things that you may dig up, because again, those are things that we gonna solve and get to the next level. We ain't gonna allow these hurdles to stop you. We ain't gonna turn speed bumps into stop signs. These ain't nothing but speed bumps. You can get around, you can get over, you can get through, but you gotta get to that happily ever after. You gotta get past it, but you gotta tell yourself the truth. Because that's where your power is. As long as we keep lying to ourselves, we gonna keep lying. Lying down. We ain't gonna keep being stuck because again, we ain't gonna be moving nowhere. It ain't gonna be the growth ain't gonna be what you it ain't gonna hit like it ain't gonna hit like that because you're gonna be like something missing. We think we could sweep things under the rug and be like, oh what? No, you gotta handle them with self. You ain't gotta go tell everybody else. You gotta handle them within self. My 2 cents, y'all. Okay, I just put it in the comments. If you don't see it there, I'll put it back in here again. You want to jump on live? Absolutely. Got an EB that want to come on live, y'all. Let's go and give them the link. I just put it inside the link, inside the live again, just in case you didn't get it. Live again, just in case you didn't get it. Oh, did you get it there? There it is. It's there. Surrender your to-do list to the Most High, ending your day knowing you did again what the Most High asks you to eliminate the guilt associated with the to-do list. Absolutely, it has been a game changer on my recent journey. Come on now, it is a game. That's what we be. 6 years on the show. Again, we've been having people do a to-do list, and that by the end of the night, make it a to-done list. Again, there's power in it, and thank you for sharing that, Crystal. Because I tell my EBs that every day. Yo, make that to-do list this morning, not the obligation list, y'all. Y'all know we're gonna jump to it just because she brought it up, y'all. Y'all to-do list. How you gonna be more intentional about your success? How you gonna get there? Make your to-do list today, right now. But then by tonight, not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, it should be a to-done list tonight. Again, things that you're gonna do, 5 things that you're gonna do for you to get to your greatness, the truth you're gonna tell yourself, not everybody else. This is what I got obligation and responsibility. This is the game changer. This is how you're gonna be able to see your walk each and every day. Because again, if you got to do's and you made them to done's each and every day, yo, just go back in the last month and see how much stuff you got done and how further you've come. Come on, man. Yo, thank you, Crystal. Like, yeah, it's time to. That's why I put this up here each and every day. Again, for all, it's time to be more intentional. How you gonna take you more serious? We can't remember everything. And again, the mind could be distracted. I mean, as soon as you play a song, you look at something else on YouTube. You scroll a little bit further. You know, again, we done got off task. Do your to-do list. Write that down and make it a to done tonight. Okay? Oh, the shade is joining. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. We got a guest in the room this morning, y'all. Let's to the shade. There we go. Where you at? There you go. The shade. What's going on with you, boss? I can't complain, man. Listen, I'm up this morning. It's the clue guy got more for me to do. Yeah, yeah, man. I appreciate you tapping in. You know, we just trying to figure out this thing called life, man. Each and every day, it didn't come with no instruction manual. So we just gotta have conversations and be open and honest and transparent about the things that we going through, because that's the only way to fix it. And again, like I say, that's why I just allow the universe to speak through me each and every morning. This ain't about money. This ain't about business. This ain't about none of that. This is about the foundation of us, the foundation of the inner us, and understanding that, you know what, there's a lot of power and there's a lot that, you know, that we got to deal with, but sometimes we don't deal with it. We try to put it off. We try to say I'm straight and we just try to move on, but you know what, it never grows like we need it to, because we never tackled the things that, you know what, that's just really important, things that's just, you know what, just valuable, and gonna allow us to get to those other levels. So our minds be stuck and then our lives be stuck. But that's why these conversations are just so important, just so that we can just figure it out. Like I say, this ain't about having the answers. This is about finding the answers. You know what I mean? This is about, you know what, let's just be open and transparent enough to say, you know what, however you look at me, listen, I ain't got it all figured out. God ain't done with me yet. I ain't perfect. Yo, this is what I'm dealing with. I appreciate some people, you know, looking at you and saying, "Hey, you great," and they admire the things that we do. But again, understanding even on underneath all of that, these are all the things that I'm going through, and sometimes it's just like you, it's just like everybody else. It be some of the same things that we all gotta, you know what, figure out. So why not have a conversation about it? Why hide it like we don't, like nobody else going through it but us? No, it's a lot of people who may be going through this. So let's talk about it. Let's be open enough. You know what? I fucked up. Yup. I did this. Yup, you know what? I thought this was gonna happen when I did this, but nope, it didn't work out. We got to be honest about that. I was in a relationship. You know what? I put all my eggs in the basket, and guess what? It didn't work out. Yo, again, we give ourselves away so much, and that's why I'm saying we got to make sure that we don't give ourselves away so much that we don't even know who we are anymore. And then we'll do that because again, we want to give, we want to be there, we want to provide, we want to serve, and that's a great attribute. But what happens is a lot of times is that we give ourselves, we forget who we are. We don't put enough love and attention on ourselves and in our walk and find people who are in alignment with us because we just trying to find people to attach to. And dude, that's why we do this show, man. That's why I do it. Lesson. I see him. Thank you, Deshae, man. That's dope, man. And again, living in the right now is everything you said is just super important. Having these conversations, like you say, man, is just super important. And finding our power. So, man, I really appreciate you coming on the show, man, tapping in and giving up again. Show 2 cents. We're gonna make some sense on here, right? So, man, that's what we need because again, people need to hear other perspectives. And again, that's why I say this is a community garden. So again, I appreciate you bringing some fertilizer, some water, and the sunshine here to the show, man. Because again, this is what we need for our seeds, man. So thank you, Deshae. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you again, Deshae, man. You have a great and awesome day, man. And make sure you come on back and see us. Yo. Yo, Deshae came and dropped some seeds for us this morning, y'all. And again, I know some of y'all said y'all couldn't hear him, but man, he was just confirming that you know what that you must spend time with you and just understand more about you and dive into you and just have that just take more time and just take care of you. You know what I mean? Again, so yo, shout out to Deshae, man. He definitely dropped some jewels on the show this morning, and we appreciate that's what it's about, y'all. Again, it made some sense, right? I know his 2 cents made sense. It made sense to me. It definitely got me something that I could definitely take with me. So again, I hope that you took something out of that, and there's something for inside of that for you as well, for each and every one of us, and just making sure that we're in alignment with our purpose and our gift and our goals, and making sure that the people around us, as he says again, because he said it was really important about the people that you hanging with, people that you're around, people that's pouring into you, and making sure. Again, remember we say control or delete, control who around you, control where you at, the environments and the situations that you in, right? Don't just be somewhere out of some type of imaginary obligation because you don't want nobody to say you acting funny. We need to act funny sometimes. Our life would be acting funny and don't be funny. So we need to be doing something different. So let's control that. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you say some of y'all couldn't hear what he said. Though I still got the replay, and I'm gonna make sure that you guys get to hear it. But yeah, that's what he was just confirming a lot of that. So, yo, man, thanks to Shay a G for for that for pouring into his 2 cents into the show this morning. Yo, shout out to the M Group. He is the vice president of the M Group. So, yo, man, they develop it and they're making some beautiful development projects around the city of Milwaukee. So, shout out to the Shay. Like I say, we go way back since teenagers and music and everything else. So we've seen each other evolve, and we've seen each other. We used to be together every day, and again, our journeys did like this, but then our journeys did like this. Again, someone who's just in alignment. Again, we in alignment with each other. We just not attached to each other because we knew each other from back in the day. Yo, hey, is you in alignment where I'm at this day? Yeah, we in alignment, bro. You on this road? I'm on this road. Again, we have an understanding. We have a certain aura mentality that again that aligns us. We got a certain a moral system and a moral compass that aligns us. It's not just because we knew each other that I know what I'm talking about. Just because you knew somebody, you got to stay with them, or you got to feel like you obligate. No, we don't do that. We got to be in alignment. Got to be in alignment. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard you perfectly, so we gotta figure out what was that. But yo, it was dope. It was dope, dope. Some of them couldn't hear, and might have came in later, but uh, I heard you perfectly. I heard you perfectly, yo. And again, like I said, we'll definitely make sure that you tap back in and make sure that you guys get a chance to hear everything the Shay had to say. The world is watching. Yeah, everything seems around today. Yo, my boy in the building. So thank you guys again for logging on. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it, man. Again, we just had these coffee conversations in the morning just to kind of figure it out. Y'all know, again, it's time to wake up and win each and every day. And as Deshae was saying, yo, we gotta understand our right now. We got to be appreciative of the present. We got to do something today. Again, like I say, you can't plan so far in the head. He said that you ain't present right now. You got to understand that you got to start doing. You got to make these. You got to think about. You got to put some focus on today. Yeah, oh, come on, Deshay. Yeah. So thank you guys again. Like I said, I love you. You worth it and you matter no matter who you are on the planet. I ain't gotta grow up, but you ain't gotta be a friend, a family member. Again, I love you. We're gonna lead with love each and every time. Remember, again, there's a lot of purpose and gift right there inside of you. Again, don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Yo, you meant to do some awesome and wonderful things on this planet in this lifetime. Again, but you got to make sure that you're doing something today that's going to lead to a better tomorrow. All right. Stop putting you down on the back burner and pick you up. Again, it's time to wake up and win. It's time to see the ultimate version of you. It's time to be able to smile and have that joy and walk in it each and every day. So thank you guys. No matter what brought you here this morning, whether you was just on Facebook or you were just scrolling, a friend tagged you. No matter what brought you here, again, it's a clue that God got something for you. So make sure that you dive in, have that conversation with yourself. Just dive into that mirror. Let's control, alt, delete. And let's go be the ultimate version that we were meant to be. All right. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another edition of EBTV Morning Mindset and Motivation, y'all. Again, where we come each and every morning to help you control your energy so you can control your life. Remember, the world is watching, but you got to give them something to see. I see y'all tomorrow, y'all. I see y'all. Peace.